this question asks, what would you say for student teachers? And this is in response to a video I made about finding my work-life balance later in my career, where I said, I'm not taking things home on the weekend because all they do is come home with me, sit on my counter, vex me the whole weekend, and then they go back on Monday. I actually started moving my tests to Tuesday and Wednesday so that I could get them graded before the weekend and not even have to think about that. But when I was student teaching, there wasn't a moment of free time because I was learning everything a couple days ahead of the students. I was making up very elaborate lesson plans that were completely unneeded at that level. I was making materials. I was, making tests. So I did not have a healthy work-life balance in student teaching, but I don't know if anybody does. I don't know how much it's changed because I was a student teacher in 1991. So is it still that way? Is it still just the grind where you have work to do all the time? And I will say, even beyond student teaching, when you're a new teacher, I always tell new teachers, it takes about 3 to 5 years. If you're teaching the same thing for 3 to 5 years, it takes about that much time to really get your bearings with that particular subject. And I know that at the 3-year mark, I was like, oh, all right, I got this. And at the 5-year mark, I had had so many questions from students and I had tried so many different things and gotten rid of stuff and put new stuff in that I felt very confident by that point. The problem is sometimes when you go to a school, they can change your schedule whenever they want to. So for the first 10 years of my career, I had class switches every single year where they're like, we want you to teach this graduation requirement class. And the next year it was like, oh, we want you to teach SAT prep. And then we're going to take out this, but we're also going to put in this. And so my head was spinning. And when you're a new teacher, you're just like, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. But it was really difficult. And then by year 10, my schedule was pretty much set. And then for the last 22 years, I was really good, really confident, could add and delete things on the fly and be creative with what I was doing and also pace myself so I didn't have to bring things home over the weekend. But while you're student teaching, yeah, you're not going to have too many free weekends, I'm guessing.